Hi guys, this is Karen Sullivan here, and I'm excited about this, story, show that I have for you about the skin that you're in. And this is, I forget if this is like the 29th show that I'm doing on Lifehealthmore. And it's something that I share also on YouTube and then through some of my advanced training techniques. And I wanted to talk about skin because it's really something that we sort of slough over and don't really talk about all the time. But it is the largest organ in our bodies. I didn't know if you realized that. Yep, absolutely, the largest organ in our bodies. And the importance of skin is that it is our first line of defense against the environment and bacteria, against just regular dirt that might get into our organs. And it's really very important, but very underrated. And I think in many, many cases ignored. I know I do. In the winter, in the summer, for some reason, I don't understand why. Maybe it's because I'm wearing shorts, okay? But I'm more involved with making sure that I put a moisturizer on my skin. I don't do that in the winter, which is really bad because the heat in your home is sort of drying your skin out, the wind that's blowing. And if you ignore it, then, every time you take a shower, you're taking some more of the nice, wonderful oils out of your skin. And so you need to put them back in. So thinking about skin also, it's not only that thing that protects us, but the nerve endings that are in the skin help us to give our orientation for where we are in the world and how our body is moving and operating. Really, in the class that I teach on Wednesdays at the Recplex, it's called 50 Plus Balance, Coordination, and Strength. And while eyes, where we're going, our vision, and then our ears, our auditory, and everything in there, the vestibular area that helps you to keep your balance is very important. But knowing where your body is happens from the nerve endings and when you feel, from the bottoms of your feet. We do a lot of exercises with understanding how our feet are sitting, and some of the things we do where it's, when you walk on an uneven surface, it's so different walking across the grass than it is walking across a parking lot. And the grass is where there are going to be problems because there is an uneven surface that happens. And anyway, skin is all part of it. The nerve endings and hot and cold, the perspiration that helps to cool the body down. So those things are really important. So I think it's kind of underrated. Now, the other thing that I recognize for myself, and I think some of you may also understand this, but the skin can be a reflection or a mirror of what's happening with our health internally. When you get rashes, on your body, psoriasis. Years ago, I read a report from a doctor, and his name will come back to me here shortly, but he felt that, and his studies showed working with patients, that psoriasis had to do with the gut. We've talked about the gut and whether it's leaky or not. What this man was saying is that the lining of the colon was very, very thin. And what's happening is, as the digestive process is going on, when the body is pulling from the colon, pulls the toxins that are in that digestive tract out, and they get into the body. And of course, the skin, as the largest organ, will try to pull it out. Dr. Pagano, I don't remember his first name. That's who it was. And we're talking way long ago. This is something that he studied for years. I believe he's a chiropractor from New York, and I don't even know if he's still alive, but those were his studies. And he found that if people got gut help, it helped their gut healing. It helped their psoriasis to clear up. So that's an important thing. Other things too with the skin that shows when there's something going on in the body. when you're yellow, when your skin is yellow, it's jaundiced. And that's the indication that there's a problem with the bile from the liver, and you really need to see the doctor. So when a doctor is looking at you and he checks your eyes and he listens to your heart and everything, he's also looking at your skin and to see if there are any issues that are showing up there. And I am not a doctor, so I don't know what those things are that they're looking for, but they'll know most of the time that they'll go, this could be this, and they'll follow the breadcrumbs to see what else might be going on within your body. Now, everybody always talks about, so you have to eat really, really well so that your body is healthy and your skin will get healthier and that kind of thing. Well, I hate to break the news to you, but the skin is on the bottom of the list. The skin comes last as far as the nutrition in your body. Let's say in a perfect world, you are eating 40 tons of food a day or whatever it is to be able to get all the supplements that you need, all the vitamins and minerals and everything that you need, and you're drinking 20 gallons. These are, these are really exaggerations, but I'm saying you really need to consume a massive amount of food to get the nutrients that you really need, which is why it's so important to do supplementation, okay? But let's say that you're doing really, really well. Well, who takes it first? It goes into the colon, it goes to the heart, it goes to the brain, all those nutrients. That's what the it is I'm talking about. All those nutrients go to those vital organs that are keeping you alive, your lungs, your heart, your whole circulatory system, your lymph system. So, and goodness, that the glands are taking it, the whole glandular system is taking it, and it needs it to operate. So last on the list is the skin, and it just doesn't get what it needs in that. So even if you're trying to eat as good as you can't get everything that you need. And besides that, it's not getting to the skin, okay? So, you can try to eat good, don't eat bad, but you're still going to be lacking, okay? So this is something that Shaklee Corporation noticed years ago as far as recognizing that they needed to try to give the skin the nutrients that it needed topically, and the skin will absorb things. And I talk about this company like they're my family, and they are. I'm in business with my family, which is just incredible. And friends that are doing the business also have become family. And there is absolutely, they are top notch in, we're talking beyond the people, we're talking the company itself, in their research, in their development, in the work that they do to get to the stage before anything even comes across for sale. Then once that's established that, well, okay, here's this product and we're going to sell this product, then they make sure that forever after, when they're making it, that the raw materials that go into it, which are all botanicals, which are all natural, in harmony with nature, is what Dr. Shaklee wanted in every product, and that's what they continue to do. And they make sure that they're clean of contaminants and those sorts of things. So I can't say enough about this company and how wonderful it's been, and what the products have done for me personally and for my family and several of my friends that have great stories, which perhaps someday we'll get them all on here so we can talk about it, okay? But what they did years ago, they came out with a skincare line called Enfusel. And at that point, they this was cutting edge, state of the art, state of the science, and fantastic, okay? And it came out with all this. And I'm not sure how it happened with the development of what brought them to the new skincare line, which is called Youth, because they are making sure that we get the vitamins and the supplements and to help repair the skin at the cellular level. And I'm holding here, this is the lip treatment. This is from the Enfusel line. And to my knowledge, there isn't anything yet for I can show you mine. I won't open that one. That's unopened. So here's the Infusel, and I use it on a regular basis, and it has helped. It is actually healing my lips, so that if I have a problem with fever blisters, and so I have started really using it. If I feel like a fever blister is coming on, I use it, especially in this cold weather. My doctor insists that it's just chapped lips, and I'm going, yeah, no, you ever had a fever blister? I know a chapped lip from a fever blister, but perhaps that dryness, I don't know what happens, but if I use the Infusel, they go away. My skin clears up. So working with Elizabeth Blackburn, who has been involved with our company for 3 years. And if you don't know who she is, I am going to put in the comments a link to an interview with her about her involvement with YouTube. She is the Nobel laureate who did all the studies about telomeres and understanding what telomeres are with DNA. And with DNA, you know, they look like a ladder. Everybody knows that idea, that it's kind of a twisted ladder, that's your DNA. And then the ends of the DNA have these things on them, which are like, they're the telomeres, and they're synonymous. You can think of them as being the ends of a shoelace, the protective ends. And the telomeres will help when the DNA is replicating to keep it as perfect a replica in the next phase, in the next generation of DNA that is formed. Okay. I listened to Dr. Blackburn's several lectures on YouTube, and it was like, so far over my head. She's brilliant. And she actually comes and works in the labs at Shaklee to try and develop with, you know, what's going on with things. So this and other products of Shaklee is terrific. So I want to show you really briefly, because I've mentioned before, if you've not seen my video where you see me doing this, yeah, you have to look for it on Life Health More. But this is the line, okay? So it starts with, this is a gel cleanser, and then this is the toning serum. This is actually an activating serum, and all of these things do the same thing. They all have the products in them, the botanicals in them, that will help to regenerate, to heal the cells on your face. I have noticed several things. One, that thing where I'm pushing my nose over, is that I had little varicose veins, and they are barely noticeable now, whereas they had looked bad, like dark purple varicose veins, which is awful. I'm only 63 years old. I do not want to look like the Wicked Witch of the West, right? So that is the thing. Plus I had another area on my skin that was just sort of like a skin tab or a wart sort of a thing. It is going away. And I don't want to get into what's in each of the products, but this youth activating serum, I will tell you this, apple cell, lotus japonicus, and it has encapsulated vitamin A, and it actually has like 10 times the amount of those healing botanicals that are in the other products. So this is like pivotal, and but you need to get your skin clear. This does the emulsifying, and it's just simply smooth and lovely. This stuff feels like you're putting satin on your face. And then down here are the 3 different options for moisturizers. Okay, over here are the BB creams. That's what I'm using instead of makeup now. My skin feels so light. I feel like I don't have makeup on at all. And people all the time are coming up and asking me about my skin. And that's kind of cool, you know. So, you know, the body can heal itself. The skin can't do what the body does, because it just doesn't slough off the cells and make new ones on your face. You know, you have what you have unless you give it a little boost and help it along the way. So what I'm telling you today is there are a couple of things that are exciting. I have put in the comments in the top of this this show here, lifehealthmore.myshaklee.com, and if you go there today and order the line of youth, then I'm going to send you one of these fantastic lip balms that will help you to, it's a lip treatment. You'll love it. You will just love it. So I would send you that as a gift from me. Okay. So you have to order today. And the other thing that's great is that you'll get a 15% discount now and forever, because Shaklee is giving away membership. And so you get the savings in addition to your products, in addition to a lip treatment. It's ordering it today, remember? Now, even if you wash this in rerun, this stays in place until midnight on the 31st, the end of January. After January, that freebie for the membership with that discount forever and ever goes away. It will not come back, to my recollection, to my knowledge. It won't be possible for you to get that. So really, it's an opportunity for you to be able to do something for your skin, whereas supplements, you can't just pop a pill and expect it to show up on your face, right? So if you have any questions, please ask in comments and I will get back to you. If you have been talking to me right now, I cover my screen because I don't like to see the reflection in my glasses, and you could see me and see the computer, but I will go back through the comments and be able to make some comments and give you some feedback and answer your questions. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, even if you're joining only in rerun, which reruns are great to watch. And anyway, have a great day, guys. Thanks.